welcome back to everybody on the Wrestling and to another edition of Smackdown Out of 10. And of course, we got all of the fallouts from the event, the WrestleMania kickoff event in Las Vegas, in which The Rock and Roman appeared to form a bond. It seems Cody will challenge Roman Reigns now at WrestleMania. All that was wrong seems to have been corrected after a crazy week. But let's get straight into it. And like I say, Triple H kicked off the show, joined in the ring by Pierce and Aldis to address the events of the kickoff. He alluded to the power struggle between him and The Rock before acknowledging that the final decision lies with him. It will be Cody versus Roman at WrestleMania in Philly for the Undisputed Universal Championship. Thank the Lord. From there, Aldis and Pierce announced the challengers, Seth Rollins, who will determine the challenger at Elimination Chamber for WrestleMania. It's basically going to be a big smoz, and the winner will be decided in the chamber. Matches to determine the 6 superstars will begin on tonight's broadcast. McIntyre hit the ring, took a few shots at CM Punk, took credit for Rose choosing to finish his story against Reigns, and vowed to save the world title by beating Rollins. This was a red hot start to the show, and the tensions from last night were very much there, and Rollins kind of built into it and did a really good job and seeing where it all go. But then it led to Drew McIntyre versus AJ Styles, McIntyre advancing thanks to Knight costing him. Mounting tensions between the two reared their head in the match, with McIntyre hurling his opponent at Knight, who accidentally poured water onto the P1. Shots were taken at the Megastar, which provided just another distraction to McIntyre to hit the Claymore. And any time these two collide, it feels like a strong match, and with a story there, I think it kind of worked. Further the feud, which will only intensify now Styles has seen his dreams of heading to WrestleMania Dash. So worked really well for me. 7 out of 10. Before it's time for the Elimination Chamber qualifier, Bianca Belair versus Michin. Bianca Belair is one step closer to returning to the championship match at WrestleMania with her victory over Michin in an Elimination Chamber qualifier. The EST overcame a great opponent, absorbing everything the First Lady of the OC threw at her and delivering a kiss of death to her, cash the ticket to Perth for the PLE. The match was the latest series of strong run-ins for Michin, who should be in line for a bigger push post-Mania. She has repeatedly proven herself that she's no accident at the push she's having on TV right now. Blair winning knows the right call, and she'll be one of the star names in the Elimination Chamber match, undoubtedly. She may not win, but she'll be a big presence there. Bayley and Io Sky were then headed for a clash at WrestleMania, obviously, with the latter Women's Championship up for grabs, but it was another former Damage Control teammate who kind of was demanding answers. Dakota Kai interrupted Bayley and found herself on the defensive, explaining that she didn't know what Damage Control were up to. They brought out the heels with Damage Control encircling the squared circle. Kai grabbed a chair at first, teased hitting Bayley with it, but then teased the heels away. Though Kai appeared to help Bayley, there's still a tension that exists there, and you wouldn't be surprised if Kai turned in the next few weeks, especially considering some of the instances in recent memories where it's happened. Still, this was the logical next step, given Kai's absence under a week ago, and it'll be intriguing to see where it goes from here. We then got the number one contenders match, Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate versus DIY. Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne, got the job done. It was a really hard fought match. The match was every bit as good as you probably thought it would be, with the talent involved. And if there was one negative, it was limited by the confines of TV time. The action was non-stop, saw Bate pull off a hellish display of strength, the likes of which he earned him the big strong boy moniker, and concluded with Dunne countering Gargano's slingshot spear into the bitter end for the win. The idea of Dunne and Bate against Balor and Priest should excite anyone who loves great winning action, especially one of the tag variety. On a show that will have plenty of other higher profile stars happening, it could very well end up stealing the PLE, and what a statement that would make. But this was a really brilliant match, and so happy to see Bate and Dunne get the win and get the spotlight they deserve. Before it's time for Elimination Chamber qualifier, Sami Zayn against Randy Orton. Orton will retain to the Elimination Chamber for the 9th time in Perth with victory in this match. Zayn dominated the opening part of the action, capitalising on the previous injured back of the Viper after dumping him on the announce table. Frustration set in late though, as he failed to put the third generation star down for the count. Later he springboarded, bouncing over the ropes and eating an RKO as Orton provided his words from earlier in the night, and all it takes is one. The show went off air with McIntyre confronting Orton, teasing renewed issues between the two and hyping their top tier stars who have already qualified for the PLE and the Chamber match, which is definitely hotting up to be a decent one. So get 7 out of 10 for me. Really fun match, and the Chamber match is looking stacked already. Can't wait to see where it goes. But for me, the right result here. And overall SmackDown this week gets 7 out of 10 for me. Obviously it kind of all feels a bit better in the world of WWE now that we know Cody is going to get his chance to finish the story at WrestleMania, and hopefully he finally does it. But yeah, on the whole, a really good show today. I thought some really good matches in there. Lots of stuff happening. So yeah, on the whole, good stuff. Gets 7 out of 10 from me. Guys, that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Follow us on our socials. Link in the description below for daily wrestling news, meme and content. Subscribe to our other channels on screen right now. That'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.